Sales of cassette tapes have reached their highest level in 20 years in the UK. Almost 200,000 were sold last year. The resurgence has been credited to the release of albums from artists including the Arctic Monkeys and Harry Styles.
We may be in an era of streaming, but that hasn't diminished demand for these. Cassettes are back, and they're flying off the shelves at this store in North London.
It tends to be the younger generations going for the cassettes, I would say. There's a collectability about them, and one of the things that it's very difficult to do is to be a collector of a streaming service. Because they're a smaller format, it's easier to build up a collection that you can store on a shelf, by your desk or in the living room.
Cassette sales have been rising year on year for a decade, and now they've reached a total that hasn't been seen in nearly 20 years. Most of the best-selling tapes are recent releases, with Arctic Monkeys topping the charts, followed closely by Harry Styles. A range of reasons are fueling this demand.
Many times you can access, let's say, records you may want to have in vinyl, but they are very expensive, but in cassette they are cheap.
Cassette, because of the format, will force you to get stuck in and kind of go through the entire, curation of tracks that the artist would have intended to.
And because of this, it's unlikely cassettes will be going anywhere anytime soon.
There's this return for people wanting to own music, to go out and buy. And what we've noticed with the cassette market, that the cassettes and the artists that are doing well are artists with real fan bases.
For now, cassettes might not hold the largest market share, but there's no doubt the much-loved tapes that were once a rite of passage are once again entering the mainstream. Aisha Zahid, Sky News.